In our headlines today, Crown Land Unit has taken action against an illegal development, government's newest initiative to encourage farming across the territory, brazen daylight robbery, and more from Minister of Physical Planning, Development and Infrastructure.
Hello Turks and Caicos, welcome to News Watch. I'm Latoya Walker, your anchor for Tuesday's newscast. The real news starts now.
Growing TCI, Hand in Hand We Grow, is the slogan of the government's newest initiative to encourage farming across the territory. Take a look.
The initiative was launched on September 25th in Providenciales with an official ceremony, with similar events hosted in Grand Turk and North and Middle Caicos. The event was officially opened with the Deputy Governor Anya Williams and Minister Matthew Stubbs planting corn and cabbage seedlings to commemorate the launch. The day saw over 400 backyard kits prepared, more than 100,000 seeds, 3,000 seedlings, 300 live plants, and 1,150 packets of soil distributed throughout the islands. A variety of seeds and seedlings known for their high yields and disease resistance were also shared. These included sweet peppers, tomatoes, celery, basil, okra, watermelon, corn, cabbage, pak choy, cantaloupe, and cucumbers. Similarly, fruit trees such as cherry, lime, bananas, figs, plantain, sugar apples, limes, and coconut were also given away. At the Providenciales event, Deputy Governor Williams gave congratulatory remarks to the Department of Agriculture on the launch of the initiative. She also had the opportunity to distribute some of the backyard kits to the public. Honorable Matthew Stubbs gave the feature address and highlighted that such an initiative was critical in developing the agriculture sector in the Turks and Caicos Islands. He assured that his government is committed to supporting future ventures of this nature. Meanwhile, on October 1st, Government Ministers the Honorable Josephine Connolly and the Honorable Otis Morris joined the event in Grand Turk, ensuring that senior citizens were not left out. As part of the government's 200-day strategy to boost agriculture and encourage food security within households, Growing TCI is now becoming a household name and an annual event. Government's infusion of $1 million into the sector is intended to move the country closer to its goal of developing the agriculture industry, securing food sovereignty, lowering the food importation bill, and encouraging the population to eat healthier. In the coming week, the Department of Agriculture will be taking its Growing TCI caravan to South Caicos and Salt Cay. Dates to be announced soon. For PTV News Watch, I'm Delana Als.
Popular weekend hangout Mango Reef was closed to the public this afternoon after one of their employees was shot outside the establishment. Here's what Newswatch knows so far.
One man is in hospital this evening after being shot outside a popular restaurant and its place of employment, Mango Reef, in Turtle Cove. Police believe robbery to be the motive. The eatery, rightfully dubbed Where the Locals Go, is a popular hangout for both natives and tourists alike and was shortly into its lunch menu when the unfortunate incident occurred. Now its managers have issued a notice that the establishment will be closed until tomorrow, October 13th. Newswatch understands that the man is employed as a chef at the restaurant and was in the establishment's parking lot when the incident occurred. His vehicle was also stolen during the commission of the crime. The man is in hospital, however. No information has been received as to his condition. Newswatch will provide an update as one becomes available.
A quick break, but don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more Newswatch.
reminder that all PTV service accounts are due on the first day of each month. Accounts should be brought up to date by the 28th of the month to avoid disruption in service. Payments may be made on our office at STUBBS Diamond Plaza, Providenciales, DEE'S Plaza, North Caicos, and Airport Road in South Caicos. Payments may also be made online using Scotiabank, CIBC First Caribbean Bank, and Royal Bank of Canada. Please allow 3 business days for online payments to be processed. We thank you for your cooperation.
Welcome back to Newswatch. The Crown Land Unit has taken action against an illegal development on a parcel of land located in 5 Keys. More in this report.
News out of the Crown Land Unit this week indicated that on September 28, 2 pallets of blocks and several bags of cement were seized from a construction site due to failure to comply with a notice of illegal occupation. This notice was issued under Section 22 of the Crown Land Ordinance on June 2nd. The land upon which the construction was built is located in 5 Keys and was being developed without any authorization from the Crown. The Crown Land Unit say they issued a notice earlier this year to the occupant, advising them to cease the development and to remove the unauthorized structure from the land. That notice was not complied with, and it was brought to the attention of the department that the occupant continued to pursue the development of the land. Consequently, the department, with the assistance of the police, exercised its authority and seized the construction materials on the site. The department says they will also be taking the necessary action in conjunction with the planning department to remove the unauthorized development. They are reminding the public once again that these unauthorized development on Crown land is a crime punishable by law, and persons engaging in such activities are liable to imprisonment. Further, failure to comply with a notice issued for the removal of structures unlawfully erected on Crown land may result in the structures being removed or demolished. All goods, chattels, or other materials found on the land may also be seized on behalf of the government and disposed of according to law. For PTV News Watch, I'm Delana Isles.
In this next story, we take a look at other developments coming out of our interview with Honorable Akira Mizik.
The Ministry of Physical Planning, Development and Infrastructure will be launching its larger works projects within the COVID Works program this month, starting with the South Caicos Ferry Dock.
We are looking at renovating the ferry dock, or as we know it in South Caicos, Conch Ground, where we're seeking to enhance the experience of arriving passengers to that facility, which will include the development of bathroom facilities, more benches, gazebos, etc.
The ministry last week received some pushback from residents over on that island regarding the demolition of one of their longest standing structures. Here's what the Minister of PPID says should be considered in this regard.
We have to remember some buildings have history and some buildings are historical. 2 very distinct things, and anything that is reserved and preserved by the National Trust would be deemed a historical building, and so you're limited on what you can do with them. The buildings that have history can be honored in new build designs.
Mizik shares her ministry's plans following the rolling out of the COVID Works program.
So now we're turning our attention to our capital projects program, and we are preparing for the upcoming financial year by ensuring that all ministries who are proposing physical development are in compliance with the National Physical Development Plan, the government's medium-term strategy, as well as ensuring that we are pricing them out properly.
Up next, officials will be focusing on finalizing works and plans for the Providenciales Government Complex, NJS Francis Building in Grand Turk, and the Judicial Administrative Complex for the April 2022 budget opening.
A quick break, but don't go anywhere. More News Watch when we return.
This is a reminder that all PTV service accounts are due on the first day of each month. Accounts should be brought up to date by the 28th of the month to avoid disruption in service. Payments may be made on our office at STUBBS Diamond Plaza, Providenciales, DEE'S PLAZA, North Caicos, and Airport Road in South Caicos. Payments may also be made online using Scotiabank, CIBC First Caribbean Bank, and Royal Bank of Canada. Please allow 3 business days for online payments to be processed. We thank you for your cooperation.
Here's the PTV weather forecast for October 13, 2021. Grand Turk, scattered thunderstorms, high 84, low 80, winds southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. South Caicos, mostly cloudy skies, high 84, low 79, winds southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. North and Middle Caicos, scattered thunderstorms, high 85, low 79, winds west-southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Parrot and Pine Key, mostly cloudy skies, high 84, low 79, winds west-southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And on Providenciales, mostly cloudy skies, high 84, low 79, winds west-southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Expect the sun to rise at 6:45 a.m. and set at 6:27 p.m. High tide 1:48 a.m., low 7:51 a.m. And your hurricane outlook. For the North Atlantic, Caribbean Sea, and the Gulf of Mexico, the northern portion of a tropical wave is producing a large area of disorganized showers and thunderstorms across Hispaniola, the Turks and Caicos, and the southeastern Bahamas. Development of this system, if any, will be slow to occur during the next couple of days due to unfavorable environmental conditions. The system is expected to interact with a front by the end of the week, and further development is unlikely after that time. Regardless of development, locally heavy rainfall is possible over portions of Hispaniola, the Turks and Caicos, and the southeastern Bahamas during the next day or two. That was your weather forecast and hurricane outlook. We'll be right back with more News Watch.
Here at People's Television, we're more than just your leading news and entertainment services. We are
spreading the gospel.
We are breaking barriers.
We are preserving the culture. Each one, teach one.
We are committed to excellence.
We're creating change.
We are creating memories.
We are the future.
I am PTV.
I am PTV. I am PTV.
I am PTV.
We are PTV.
We are continuing the legacy. We are PTV.
And here's another story that made today's edition of Newswatch.
E-government is the use of ICT by government for the sole purposes of governance. It has become an efficient way of improving government operations and the delivery of services to the public sector. Premier Honorable Washington Mizik, in his recently concluded address to the nation, says his administration is embarking on this move.
Let me take a minute and speak to you about a major plank of my government manifesto, and that is e-government. And the concept of bringing e-government to the TCI is not new. My administration is taking concrete steps, though, to make it a reality. $2 million has been allocated, and the terms of reference for a chief information officer to drive the process are being finalized.
Now, studies have shown that the benefits due to e-governance resulted in improvement in information for growth of local economy and better external relations, improvement in accessibility to data information, convenience, increase in internal efficiency, cost effectiveness, and improvement in local democracy. Premier Missick noted that on the 29th of August, Cabinet approved the formation of an IT steering committee to provide oversight of all of government's IT systems and projects, including those of the statutory bodies.
To date, over 30 major IT projects have been earmarked for this financial year, including projects that will streamline and speed up the leasing of Crown land, bring our judicial system into the digital age by supporting the electronic filing and tracking of cases, track and capture our workforce demographics, which will allow my government to ensure that Turks and Caicos Islanders are given first preference in the job market. Allow for the electronic filing and tracking of scholarship applications, and allow for the electronic filing of vehicle registrations and licenses and driver's license applications.
Our theme for this year's Breast Cancer Awareness Month is Your Fight is Our Fight. For 17 years, the NCS has been assisting cancer patients, their families, and our survivors with financial, spiritual, practical, physical, and emotional support through our free cancer services. We support individuals with breast cancer and every other type of cancer from diagnosis to survivorship. Due to COVID-19 pandemic, the National Cancer Society had to cancel our usual fundraising events from last year up to now. As a nonprofit organization, we are totally depending on the funding from our various scheduled events throughout the year and rely on the goodwill and generosity of private corporations, businesses, financially able persons, and the general public to keep us afloat. With patients' numbers going up each year, we are truly grateful for the support we get. We hope that those who are able to help can donate to the NCS so that we can continue to assist persons who need us most.
The president of the National Cancer Society also revealed the cancer statistics for the 2020-2021 period.
Currently in the Turks and Caicos Islands, breast cancer is the most commonly diagnosed cancer. Statistics show that from January to December 2020, the total number of registered breast cancer cases in the country was 127. Total deaths recorded in 2020 were 2. Statistics also show that from January to September 2021, the total number of registered breast cancer cases are 140, an increase of 13 cases so far compared to 2020.
Rigby also revealed that the numbers include both male and female, and also gave the total death as a result of breast cancer.
There are 137 female patients and 3 male patients. Total deaths recorded at this time is only 1.
This concludes today's edition of Newswatch. Remember, you can visit our website at www.ptvatci.com or join us every weekday at 6:30 p.m. I'm Latoya Walken signing out until next time.